How's it going, y'all? So today I'm going to show you how to make a leather pouch. So as far as materials for this project, you're going to need a piece of paper, some leather, a needle and thread, and some leather string. Now for tools, you're going to need a hammer or a rubber mallet of some type, one of those hole punchers that you can change the size of, a pair of sharp scissors or shears or something like that, something you can cut leather with, and then a small hole punch like this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take our piece of paper and fold it at about 3 to 4 inches. Then I'm going to cut that line. This is going to be our template. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to take the folded piece of paper and you're going to want to cut whatever you want the shape of your pouch to look like. This is the one I went with. I made a couple different variations like this and this. I decided to go with this one because this one was the most pouch looking. This is what it looks like. Just fold your paper in half and cut that out and you'll get the template. We're going to take our leather and we're going to place it on our template somewhere around here. And I forgot to mention this, but you're going to need a pen or a Sharpie of some type. And you're just going to want to trace around the template. Make sure you have enough to do this twice, because you'll need 2 sides to make your pouch. Boom, like so. I don't know if y'all can see that. We're going to want to do that somewhere else as well. We're going to make 2 of those. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut out the template in the leather. And I forgot to mention this, but make sure you put your markings on the inside of your leather so that way they don't show on the outside whenever you're making the template. And now once you've cut out both your pieces of leather, you're going to take them and you're going to put them back to back, putting the side you want to be on the inside on the outside, on both sides. Like this. That way your outside material is on the inside. So for our next step, I took the leather and I stuck it together with some clothespins. This is going to help keep it flush and stop it from moving while we puncture the holes to sew it. I also put some cardboard. I put a couple layers on top. I wouldn't do this on any surface you don't want to get beat up. So I've got this mat and then I've got a couple layers of cardboard too. We're going to take our little hole puncher right here, the small one. And we're going to take our hammer as well. We're just going to start punching little small holes all along the end of here. Make sure your holes are evenly spaced and relatively close together. Also make sure that they're not too close to the edge. Make sure they're close to the edge, but with a little bit of space, so that way they won't rip or tear or anything like that. You just want to move the paper clips to the opposite side as you get further down. There we go. I'm going to go over with the hole puncher one more time, and I'm going to just make the holes a little bit bigger. If you're using thinner string, you won't have to do this. But the string I have is pretty thick, so I'm going to make sure I've got enough space for the needle and the thread to pass through. And once we've gotten all the holes the size we want them to be, we're going to take our thread and our needle and just tie it together like that. And we're going to want to make sure we put the back end, the good side, the side we want to be on the outside, put the two sides of those together like this, and we'll have the inside on the outside. And so what I did for the other end that doesn't have the needle is I put a little knot on it like this. This is the kind of knot that can shrink like that if you pull it. So that way we can put the needle through and we won't have to make any sort of really large knot. You can just pull it like that, slip the needle through, and there we go. Like that. There we go. Finish with the sewing part. Now I'm just going to put a couple knots on this end to help stop it from falling off or sliding out. And now I'm going to take the pouch and I'm going to flip it inside out, if I can get it to do that. There we go. There we go. And now I'm going to take the big hole puncher and I'm going to find probably the largest sized hole punch, or whichever one you can fit your leather string through roughly. So that works. And I'm going to punch about, I don't know, maybe 3 holes. And now I'm going to take the string and I'm going to slide it through here. I'm not going to cut it yet because I want to see how much I need. There we go, something kind of like that. Now you can close it and draw a string shut. I like having a little bit of extra on mine, so I think I'm going to cut it about where it is right now. And you can just tie little knots on the end of here, so that way it doesn't slip off. There we go. And there you have it. Little leather coin pouch. I hope y'all liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what kind of cool stuff y'all would like to see me make in the future. And in the meantime, peace out, y'all.